When it comes to relationships in our lives in general, whether that's platonic or romantic relationship, it's basically our duty as a participant in these relationships to make sure that the other person or the other people are well taken care of. They're loved enough, they're loved the way they want to be loved. They feel supported. You invest all this time and energy into these people and relationship, and personally, I'm someone who likes to devote myself to the people that I care about, whether that's a romantic partner, uh, or my family, my friends. I really like to do every single thing that I do for them with intention, you know what I mean? And be there for them the way that they want me to be there for them. Basically showing up the way that they want me to show up, in a way that makes sense to them and a way that makes them feel supported. And I'm someone who will literally go out of my way to make sure somebody feels comfortable, to make sure the people around me are happy and well taken care of, because when the people that I love are happy and they're having a good time, I'm happy and I'm having a good time, you know what I mean? But sometimes we get consumed by this mindset of trying to do all these things for other people and being there for them, that we forget to pour into our own cup, and we keep pouring into these other people's cups that don't really care that much about us. That's gonna be today's topic. I don't know what I'm gonna name this. I don't know what's gonna be the title of this video yet, but I guess we're gonna find out as we go. But basically, what I'm saying, it's always important to pour into your own cup first, then you can pour into other people's cup, the people that you love, your loved ones in your life. And I also think it's very important to know where you stand in their lives, to know what your position is in their lives, to know what your role is. For example, just because you think somebody is your best friend does not necessarily mean that you are their best friend. You know what I mean? I don't know if you're getting that analogy. Like, you can be like, "Oh, this dude is my best friend. We've been friends for years." But if somebody were to ask them who their best friend is, they wouldn't mention you. They would mention somebody else. And you keep putting all this effort and time and consideration, I don't know, investing resources into these people that really don't care about you like that. They don't care about you that much. And I think it's always important to know where you stand in other people's lives and what your role is, and not to overplay that and not do too much that you need to do, because doing more for people who don't already appreciate what you do for them, loving them more, giving them more, whether that's resources, I don't know, time, your energy, being there for them when they don't do the same thing and don't reciprocate what you already do for them. And you sit there with yourself and think that if you do more of that, maybe they will like you more. Maybe they will now start to see what you do for them and will consider putting in effort to make sure that you guys are bringing basically the same things to the table to keep these relationships going. And I'm not telling you to be mean and weird about this, but I think it's always a good thing to sit with yourself and ask yourself, where has my energy been going? Like, who have I been spending a lot of time with? Who have I been giving my energy towards? Whose cup have I been filling this whole time? And ask yourself, are they worth it? Like, do they deserve that kind of treatment from me? And you don't necessarily have to be mean about it and be mean to this person and like confront them. What I would suggest is to basically pull back and not do as much as you used to do for them, and see if they might notice that change in attitude. If they don't, well, you got your answer. You can move on. You can now basically move on with your life, because you now know that they don't care about you or don't even notice the things that you do for them. It doesn't make a difference to them. But if they notice the change in attitude and reach out like, hey, is everything good? Then I think that's the perfect time for you to basically communicate what you think and how you feel, and how you feel like you've been putting all of this effort and they don't reciprocate that. Then see how that plays out and how they respond to that. Whether it can go both ways. They can either listen to you and be like, okay, that's true, I will try to do better and contribute more to this relationship. Or they can basically be defensive and be like, oh no, it's not that big of a deal. I do all these things for you. But you don't feel that way though. You don't feel supported the way that they feel supported in these relationships. And yeah, I didn't want to make this video long. It was just like a reminder, like, stop doing too much, stop giving too much to people who don't already appreciate what you've given them, and this applies to romantic relationships, friendships, the relationships you have with your family, all of it. Stop doing too much that you need to. Double check within yourself, sit with yourself. Where has my energy been going? Where has my time been going? Who have I been giving and giving and giving without receiving back? And I don't also believe that everything has to be give and take. Like, I know a lot of instances where I've just been giving without even thinking about it. Also, I can think of other times where I've been receiving more than I've given to some people, So it's all about balance, it's all about balance and moderation and seeing what works for you, so that you make sure you're not wasting your time and energy on people that don't deserve that. You know what I mean? That's basically today's video. That was my thoughts. I thought to just record this and talk about it because that's what has been on my mind lately. And damn, I haven't posted in like 5 days. That's a lot of days. That's too much. Yeah, that's it. Let me hear about you guys' thoughts. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed. And that will be it. I love you as always. Take care of yourself. And I'll see you guys in the next one.